This is Kardec Radio, bringing you the book The Medium's Harvest, written by spirit author Emmanuel and psychographed by Chico Javier. This partial audio recording will cover Chapter 31, titled Mediumship and Privileges. Enjoy. Chapter 31, Mediumship and Privileges. Public meeting held on February 5th, 1960, question 306. We are all agreed that the Spiritist doctrine now revives pure Christianity. However, there are many people who feel odd about the organization without the so-called nobiliarchic values that mark most terrestrial institutions. Being deceived by idolatry, which is always costly, many less vigilant companions would wish to award the new revelation workers, creating galleries for personal highlight. And if they could determine the direction of things in the opinion-based consensus, they would have long instated both chief counselors and titular mediums within our houses of service, wasting time in adulation and flattery. However, there is not a single note in Kardec's codification in which special treatment is recommended for this or that medium just because they speak with mastery or materialize discarnates, or transmit healing force, or psychograph renewing books. In the formation of our principles, the fundamental preoccupation of the divine emissaries was, in fact, to morally construct the mediumistic instrumentation on the basis of simplicity and disinterest so that it corresponds to the views of Providence. Thus, there are no major mediums or minor mediums favoring the constitution of prerogatives and castes among us. In both messages, the gospel and the message of Spiritism, what prevails above all is the responsibility for each one of us. Responsibility for feeling and thinking, speaking and doing. We do not have the right to adorn others with the display of overconfidence so that they can do the work that belongs to us. For this reason, all the workers of the Spiritist construction are respectable. The counselors who strive to assist an obsessed brother or sister through private understanding are doing the same work as those who use the word brilliantly, seizing crowds, and the mediums who write sanctifying writings are not superior to those who devote themselves to the restoration of the sick. To sustain the Spiritist idea, the semblance of any imaginary nobility for those who serve it is a duty for all of us. In the Christian foundation, there are no privileges left for anyone. Christ, who revealed himself for what he did and for what he did not shy away from sacrifice and humiliation. Sometime after him, James the son of Zebedee was murdered. Stephen fell under slander and stones. Simon Peter was led to extreme martyrdom, and Paul of Tarsus fell under the blows of the sword, because they were all teaching the truth and practicing the good. Today we cannot say how the Spiritist mediums, which have the task of liberating consciences, will discarnate, but it is important that they live by attending to their duties so that they may receive death correctly, if not under the palm of heroism, at least in the dignity of uplifting work.